Hi, boys and girls. Today we're going to go over some of the vocabulary and phrases that you're going to find in Me and Uncle Romie. One word that you're going to see is fierce. That means mean looking or threatening. So I put a tiger picture who is growling. Another one is drifted. That just means to be carried in air or water. If a voice drifts, that means that somebody's speaking in the distance and it kind of gets carried in the air that you can hear it. Pepper jelly. This comes up a couple times. It's jelly made with sweet and hot peppers. A lot of people will spread it on crackers or put it on top of cream cheese, and you could dip in crackers. It's a big southern type of jelly. So people in the south of our United States like to eat it. Crackled over the loudspeaker. That means it was just really loud. Chicken strutting. They're just walking in their fancy way. So there's a picture of some chickens walking. Platform. That's an area alongside of a railway. So if you get off of a train or a subway, in that flat surface you step on is called the platform. Swarm. That is a large group. So this picture here, it's either a lot of bugs or a lot of birds, and they're in a swarm. Collage. Uncle Romie makes collage pictures, and they're a collection of items put together for a piece of art. Sometimes you can put other things besides pictures on them. It could be items that you could glue onto a collage, but a collage is supposed to represent some kind of story or a place. It makes you think of things and emotions. Saxophone, that's a musical instrument, and the boy in the story will hear that. Ruined. That means to reduced to a state of falling apart or no longer usable. So this picture here is a building and it's been ruined and you can no longer use it unless you really knock it down or you fix it up. Glorious. Having beauty. Bringing fame. So I have a crown here because it's a beautiful crown. And when you think of queens and kings and princesses, they're usually famous. Scraps. Small pieces of items. A lot of times collages are used with little scraps of things. Again, in a collage is that type of artwork that we've already talked about. Edges is an outside border. So when they're talking about edges, it's just the outside border of something. A feast is a very large meal. So it looks like this picture shows maybe Thanksgiving. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, you know it's a big feast. You might have other holidays that you celebrate that you also have large meals, which are called feasts. Preserves. That's a food made with fruits and sugars and kept in a jar. It kind of looks like jam or jelly. A pitcher, and in this case, it's a baseball pitcher. It's a baseball player that throws the baseball to the person batting. Mitts. They're protective gloves worn on a baseball player's hand to help protect and catch the ball. And there's a picture of one. They're usually made out of leather. Tiger lily. That's a type of flower. And you're going to hear about that as well, that somebody likes tiger lilies. And feels like the city's beat inside my head. That just means hearing the sounds of the city inside your head, like you're remembering how it sounds. So if you ever go somewhere and leave and you can still remember the sounds you heard, you're kind of feeling the beat inside your head from there. It could be a city, it could be an amusement park. It's kind of a memory. Thank you for watching today and listening. And I will see you next time for another vocab video.